Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, from Sokoto, they're going to transfer him again to a deadly region where the Boko Haram are attacking. Then after they transfer him to that place, that night, like 1 week after the transfer, the Boko Haram will come and invade. They will kill him there. They will send our herdsmen killer. Write it down. They are insulting me. When I gave a prophecy that I saw that Nnamdi Kanu died in the prison. Oh boy, the insult of the year. Comment. People they cost me. Then they come and they are saying I'm the problem of Nnamdi Kanu. And before this case came up, one of them gave me a call. I thought about this a good call. He said, it is our first prophecy. He said, what on the 20th? Our person is coming out. I said, if Nnamdi Kanu come on the 20th, I drop my microphone. I'm not going to fight against his coming. I am praying for him to come. Because I want to join in with my family to come to Igbo side. Is somebody hearing me?
Yes, sir.
But his coming is not signed now. What I should say this again. See, so when the prophet is talking to people running their mouth, just be running your mouth. Then watch the outcome. It is the outcome that matters, not what you run your mouth with.
All right, guys, welcome to my channel, guys. So this young man over here is trying to explain to every Biafrans that, look, this is like, raising an alarm of what is about to happen. The other time I was saying some things about some plots against Nnamdi Kanu, even while he's been taken to the prison. All right, there's a plot against Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you the very truth. A few days ago, we saw a video yesterday of Omotosho, right? Attempted murder on Omotosho, and that has really sparked a lot of reactions on the social media space. A lot of persons believe that that particular assassination thing was carried out by some iPod guys, of which we don't know whether it is true or false, all right? But the very truth about it is that these guys has come to the level where sometimes I feel that what these guys are seeing, they actually deserve it. All right. So, but then you can't tell me that because there was an attempted murder on your head, and then all of a sudden is the Biafran boys. That is not done anywhere. All right. So there is a plot against Nnamdi Kanu, and you guys saw what happened immediately. Nnamdi Kanu was confirmed. All right. Immediately, the sentence was pronounced by the judge. Immediately, just 24 hours after that pronouncement. All right. The Fulani herdsmen, over 10,000 Fulani herdsmen, since Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced, over 10,000 Fulani herdsmen has been coming into Nigeria on daily basis. So what it means is that if you see any Fulani within your area that is eating that their wooden thing, or that is doing the shoemaker thing, you're going to see more of the shoemaker Fulanis, all right, within your environment. This is just the message, all right? So if you begin to see more of these guys, just know that these guys has entered your area and they are waiting for the bell to ring. If the bell rings, there is going to be a massive attack on the Igbos. It's going to come from Anambra State, Imo State, Umuahia, about all the southeastern states. You guys are going to see these things. All right, so and then after that, not just that, while it's happening in the southeast, it will be happening in Abuja. It will be happening even in Rivers State. It will be happening in North. It will be happening in Lagos. Fulani herdsmen has already taken over Nigeria, all right? And that's the reason why a lot of persons have been calling on Trump that whatever he and his military can do to bridge the disaster that is coming to the people, that they should do it quickly. But if you ask me, I don't know what to say. All right? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. How many, man, the very truth about it is that I don't know what to say. All right? It is left for those of them that actually claims that they are the security outfit that is supposed to keep us, even though we had some Biafran Liberation Army that actually volunteered to secure the land, the Biafran territories. But these guys were all deceived and they went into something different from what the Biafran Liberation Army was actually representing. All right, the reason for ESN was, this is the actual reason for ESN. All right, so everything Nnamdi Kanu has said concerning Nigeria, concerning the Yoruba land, concerning the Fulanis invading Nigeria, coming to take over Nigeria, all has come to pass. And if the Nigerian we are talking about is sensitive enough, they would notice that ever since Nnamdi Kanu's sentence was pronounced, the that is when they actually signed the invading of Nigeria by Fulanis. That is when the full contract was established. So now all we can say is that anywhere you find yourself, or you're an Igbo man, you're an Igbo girl, anywhere you find yourself. Oh, I know very well that you're more especially most of us that is in the homeland, all right, you are beginning to notice massive, as a matter of fact, enough of these guys, these shoemaker guys, coming into some of our villages, into some of the cities. These guys are coming to start what? A contract that has already been signed by some jihadists somewhere. All right, so this Islamic stuff that we've been talking about, it's no joke. All right, so then let me leave you guys to also listen to some other video updates, and also a video update of what is about to dominate Abuja soon. And that thing will claim the life of a lot of persons that actually supported the sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu. And you guys would know that God gave Nnamdi Kanu a prophecy to give to Nigerian people, but they were not sensitive enough to treat Nnamdi Kanu well as like a king that he is, all right? So that the prevention of the evil coming, all right, will not reach the country, all right? That's the same thing that happened in the Bible, all right? It happened that Joseph was so treated, as a matter of fact, he was treated so bad. And a time came, there was a prophecy that this is how this thing is going to be. But they were sensitive enough. Pharaoh was sensitive enough. And all he did was to say, okay, since you are the one that have seen this thing, how can we overcome it? But because he's an Igbo man, so they were not looking at it from that perspective.
Has come and gone. The judicial process has come and gone. It is time to focus on dialogue. Whatever the actions were, or whether right or not right, is immaterial now. What we need to do is focus on dialogue. How do we dialogue with federal government for his release? That's the message I want to pass to everybody. The days of the utterances and the days of the bad talking, this person, that person, let's hold that aside. How do we dialogue to make sure he's released? That should be the number one focus. And that should be the number one, number two, and number three focus. Dialogue, dialogue, and dialogue. That is my message. You mentioned about making sure that the president of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Tinubu, will get him released. What was your confidence on that? He's a listening president. He's a listening president, and that is in the interest of the Southeast. There are those who will have mixed feelings about the judiciary process. There are those who will have different feelings about the judiciary process. So it is for the interest of the Southeast. That's why I said the best way is to dialogue on the process. So he's a listening president. If we go about it the right way, and not make noise. Not make noise outside. Go about it the right way, quiet way, smooth way. I'm sure he will listen. And if we present our case, I'm sure he will hear us. And I'm sure he will work with us. What do you have for them? It's something I'm saying. Because the days of the utterances and the talking on the outside is done. Let us focus on going back. I'm forming a coalition that will focus on the issues. And talk about how to bring it out. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so this man of God also exposed a lot of things in this particular video, all right? He made it very, very clear of what it's coming and that nobody can actually do anything to escape it apart from God being on your side, all right? We have a lot of persons also that have said things like, Tinubu is definitely going to releasing Nnamdi Kanu comes 2027. We are not talking about 2027. One thing that we should all know is that Nnamdi Kanu, what is actually his offense? And that is one thing that the Nigerian government, they don't even want to think about it. They don't even want to consider that aspect. Even though we have a lot of persons that have called out on the president to look into this particular matter. But shockingly enough, Nigerian government should also wait for the Ohanese Igbo, right? Even though we have a lot of them from Ohanese Igbo that never supported Nnamdi Kanu's way of, pursuing the Biafran matters, all right? But in as much as that, we have some of them that are actually willing to do something, right, beyond whatever anyone has ever imagined. We saw a video where one man from the Ohanese organization, right, he was making utterances that, when you think about most of all these things, it tell you that there's no way most of you say those things you see on the social media that the government will not come for you. So long you are from the Southeast, take note of that. So long you won't Igbo, right, they are definitely going to come for you. Right, so let's see and listen to what this man of God said about the disaster that is about to break out.
Their slumber and be on their heels. The security forces and the security agents should spread their tentacle and make sure that they are looking at what's called different strategic places in the country to make sure that they stand and also defend the strategic places in Lagos State. Because these things is what's called the handwriting on the wall. The handwriting on the wall. Because in the realm of the spirit, I'm saying what's called this is what's called the terrorists telling themselves that the time is warapo, and they want to do the otherwise as quick as possible. They want to do the otherwise as quick as possible. They want to take over whatever they want to take over as quick as possible, because there is a plan and what's called an agenda to make sure that Nigeria and the northern part of the country are separated and taken by the terrorists. Remember when I told you, I said, I'm saying what's called second colonization. Some of you were thinking, I said, the northern states should pray to avoid what's called second colonization. But this time around, it's no more a colonization from the west, but a colonization from terror. You must pray. You must pray. Because revelation is for God to show us the future. Because people who have been saying, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is this, is that, oh, is trying to this, they are all going to come out in a mass. I'm supposed to people come out in a mass to now support Nnamdi Kanu and the pursuit of what's called the true federalism or separation of people to be in their region in this country, so that every region will have their own structure on their own and do what they have to do. Because in the realm of the spirit, the Lord said, major prophet must continue to pray and must continue to stand in the gap to reveal things the way they are, spiritual world, to now begin to bring it out in the physical world for the people who are spiritual enough to know what they ought to do, what they ought to do in prayers, and begin to do the right thing they ought to do. Because a major prophet will do nothing except what the Lord has revealed to major prophet of the Most High God. Because in the realm of the physical, this is what called in the realm of the physical, this is what's called a takeover. We must do something as quick as possible, and we must continue to pray. Because a lot of people were like, oh, why should Donald Trump come to Nigeria? What is he coming to Nigeria to do? But little did they know that Donald Trump, just in line with the prophecy I gave recently, Donald Trump to Nigeria is to even help the politicians to be free, to be safe. It's to even help the people who say they are on top to be free, to be safe. Because the thing I see in the spiritual world is going to be a very shocking one that cannot be defended by ordinary man's strength. The strength of a man cannot defend this. The strength of a man cannot handle this. The strength of a man cannot be able to handle the issue as the Lord has revealed to major prophet. Because a major prophet, I am committed to making sure that whatever the Lord has revealed, I bring it out in the physical world for the people who need to do what they need to do should do it. Because I told you 3 weeks ago, I was crying here. I'm seeing somebody, a top military officer, being unalived. It was a live prophecy here, and I gave it the prophecy, and they saw it as played out. We need to pray. At this time, we need to, everybody, politicians, the people, the individuals, people in authority, everybody should stay together and discuss this matter way forward. Because I'm so called different states in Nigeria under attack. Different states. I begin to wonder, what's this thing? I thought this thing is only from the northern part only. Where's it now? All over the place. All over the place. All over the place. All over the place. I am seeing right there, from there, all over the place. In different places, I begin to get what's called this was called heat of what's called this was called an attack from what's called the terrorist group, terror group. The reason the Lord will always reveal is for people who need to step up, and people to be careful. And people of God, wherever you're watching the major prophet, you must pray that the hand of the Lord continually to shield his people. Let God cover, protect his people. Declare comment it. Comment protection of God. We pray for God's protection. Comment it there. Comment God's protection wherever you're watching the major prophet. Comment God's protection. God's protection. God's protection. Don't look at it as a play. God's protection. Don't look at it as a joke. Say it there. Protection. 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 God's protection. Declare it on the comment section. God's protection is important because what I see in the realm of the spirit is that this issue has become so wide that it will be impossible to handle by ordinary people. God's protection, just comment God's protection. God's protection is important. It's important. So we're praying and asking that God should do something, and with all the prophecy, the grace God gave me, I was able to prophesy the coming of Donald Trump and what is going to instruct. It's not an evil thing, it's a good thing. We prayed, and now God has come to the point of answering the prayer. Whether the people like it or not, Nigeria, you like it or not, issues are going to double. Because I'm sure what's called the advancement of the terrorist group advancing to a point that they have completely overwhelmed the Kwara state. Kwara state that is a very peaceful state and the peace-loving people. The thing that you are seeing in the realm of the spirit is about to overwhelm them and overtake them. And it will be only few places can be a little place of hideout. The rest of the places will be under a takeover. And not just Kwara State. I'm seeing Kwara State, I'm seeing Niger State, I'm seeing part of Kogi State, and I'm seeing right there in the realm of the spirit, these places are going to be someless, and it's going to happen in a way that these people are going to penetrate their fabrics. And it is time that people who are in one position or the other should rise up and forget about playing politics. Forget about playing politics. The politics you are playing has nothing to do for you. The more you play politics, the more you hinder yourself. The more you play politics is the more you take things for granted, and your enemy has entered into your bedroom. The enemy enters into the bedroom. The enemy moved from your street into what's called your compound. And when the enemy entered into your compound, the enemy moved from your compound and has finally entered into your parlor. From your parlor, they have entered into your bedroom. Where will you hide? There's no hideout. May the Lord have mercy upon his people and save the people who are sincere. Save the people who are innocent. Save the people who believe in God. Because in the realm of the spirit, I am seeing what's called more senior officers into trouble. And this is not how a country will move forward. This is not how a people will move forward. This is not how people will move forward. And I'm saying this was called a kidnap of another judge. Pray for this country. There's so many issues that the Lord has revealed to major prophet, and I said, sit down in the realm of the spirit. I've been praying alone. I've been praying and asking the Lord to show mercy. I've been praying and asking the Lord to show mercy. I'm asking the Lord to show mercy, and I'm asking that the Lord may touch the heart of people who are in one position or the other to address issues. Address your issues as quick as possible. Address your issues. The issues that is on ground in the realm of the spirit is going to become a very big issue that will be very, very tough to handle. Because the revelation is for people to now know what's called the right thing to do. While people are busy playing politics with, this one is the people this and that, the danger is ahead. The danger is advancing. The danger is penetrating different places. Major prophet, I come in peace because I am a peace-loving person. Kwara State, continue to pray. Every one of you in Kwara State, continue to pray, because I'm seeing what order more attacks that the Lord must disarm these people. The Lord must disarm these people. Somebody saying is watching from Kwara State. Who's watching from Kwara State? In the realm of the spirit, somebody's watching there. I'll let that person watching there continue to pray for what's called a Kwara State. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. It is not supposed to be like this. How can we be going through this? They should beef up what's called a security summit. I want them to call what's called a security summit and also address this matter, if possible, a single idea. What is the idea? Discuss with everybody. Let everybody go and take care of their place. Let everybody go and take care of their place so that you can take care of your place. Equip everybody. Go and take care of your place. The people who are in Kwara and the people who are Yoruba also can equip themselves and mobilize themselves and stand against this terror. The people who are from the Biafran region, the people from the Igbo land, from the Efik, from everywhere, they can mobilize themselves and stand against this terror. The people also from the northern states of this country can mobilize themselves and stand against the terror.
You always have an option in your pocket with Pocket Broker. Download the app and enjoy trading. Anytime, any place, any device.
Terror. But the problem and the issue is that how many people even want this terror and this issue to be over? Many does not want it. Many does not want this to be over. And because they don't want it to be over, how are you going to do when people are not interested in the issue to be over? A lot are not interested. They don't want the matter to be over. And because they don't want the matter to be over, how are you going to now begin to suffer yourself? What are you going to do? May the Lord have mercy. May the Lord deliver his people. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Yes, I pray. Oh, remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. I pray. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Yes, I pray. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. Remember me, O Lord. I pray. Whenever you're watching the major prophet, comment, oh God, remember me. Remember my family. Remember me and my children. Remember me, my going out and my coming in. Remember me in whatever I do. Remember me and never give up on me. Remember me and my household. Remember me and the nation. Remember us in this nation, and let your will and your will alone be done. Pray that God will remember you and remember the nation. Remember me, O Lord.